Hey everyone, we're back. No episodes yesterday, and you might tell that things might sound a little different. I am actually in the new place that I'm moving to, but things are a little not perfect. We're not actually moving here quite yet, but we have the place. We were setting up the internet. I had to stay here for, the guy to come, and I have to stay for a couple hours, but I planned ahead, right? I brought the stuff I needed to do videos. I brought my microphone, I brought my computer, I brought everything that was needed. That said, I'm in the most scuffed environment I have ever been in. I have just like right now I have a chair up to a closet with the microphone connected up onto the top of the closet where there's like a little board so you can put stuff up there. I got my laptop on the floor. I can't even plug my laptop into anything in the room because none of them has like the three-pronged whatever. So I actually have my laptop really far away from me and plugged into the into the living room because that one has the three prongs for some reason. And so everything is just so scuffed. So if sounds a little weird, if whatever's a little weird, I apologize greatly. But we just gotta roll with it because I'm already falling behind. And so we are going to continue the story here. I plan on finishing it today, not in this episode, but today. So I say let's just start by talking to Fu Xuan here. I don't have the auto on. Oops. All right, and here we go. Now I'm pretty sure this is gonna switch us actually to Don Hung. Yes, it did. Okay. I kind of did this stuff just a little bit. I recorded it. It's a really complicated situation, but here is the footage that I took from earlier of the conversation here that Don Hung was having with Su Shang and Locha. But let's just continue with his stuff. So we need to talk with people in the market and understand what is happening. I'm not sure if this is happening at the exact same time or if this is happening separately, like from what's going on here. Unsure. We need to go. Yeah, sure. That's not happening though. All right, let's try to talk to the people and figure out what's going on. Why? All right. He is just he's such a nice guy. It's just like you just say whatever. He's like, oh yeah, sure, so true. All right, I don't know what that means. Anyone up here? A couple people. Okay, I'm just gonna blame it on the point that it's been a couple days since I last played this, but I only just now realized talking to that guy that I'm in the exact same place that we were like when we were our regular guys. That's funny. I did not realize that. This is where we were with Fushuan just like literally before I went over into the thing. Okay, cool. Do I need to talk to everyone? I mean, I can. Hey, do you guys want to talk? Okay, alright, my bad. Alright, talk to this guy. We're gonna talk to him, right? Yeah, it's excited. Eve missed a mansion. That's just a cool name. Like, it's just a cool name. I talked to you. No, I didn't talk to you. Well, I mean, just be better. I don't know what to tell you. I think everyone's got to come around and clean up your mess. You don't want to seem incompetent. I'm being competent. Oh, you know how we get drawn into everything? We're just too helpful. That's just how it be. No. Have you seen? There you go. All right. Neat. Let's leave now. We can. And then Cloud Knight's this way. We can walk this way for some reason. Okay, yeah. All right, we could go this way. I guess just because there's more nights up ahead. Although maybe they should have. Am I walking? Ugh. Past Echo. Okay, so he must be having memories, I'd assume. I mean, it's obvious he's from here, right? Are we also just gonna pretend that we don't know about what they're showing in 1.3? I don't know. Just for the sake of doing something more interesting, maybe we'll just pretend we don't know. All right. Sorry about that. Something's going on. Let's keep moving here. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. Oh, there's mystery people, ghosts. Well, I assume that had something to do with you once before, it sounds like. So is he the young master, the chosen one, the cool guy? I mean, they need to make Don Hung do something cool. Right now, I'd say I wasn't a fan of him before, like we were on Bellbog and stuff, but or Yarrow 5 4, whatever it is. But there's something interesting for him. Of course, I've been just more interested in him, which I have been actually. Okay, let's keep moving. It looks like we're all going to be meeting in the same place. The Scale Gorge waterscape looks so cool too. I saw in the video. It looks quite cool. For as boring as the Alchemy Commission is, like the waterscape looks awesome. Oh, Okay, I pause it here just because I want to say the voice actor for Blade is doing an excellent job. I would just say the facial stuff, like of the model, isn't to the same level that the voice actor is putting into it. The voice actor is putting everything into it. He's putting his full ussy into this, but Blussy, Blade ussy, putting it all in there. But the model isn't. This is what I'm trying to get at. All right, let's keep going. What the? Ouch. All right, so at least they made him look cool as hell. Yanqing, you're picking the wrong fight. Okay, a couple things I want to say. Cool, very cool. Actually, that whole cinematic was very cool. Fighting Yan Shing is definitely interesting. I thought he was gonna be a fight, but I didn't know who he would be as. Didn't expect this of all things. Definitely didn't expect this. This is cool. I'm just gonna say, already like the idea of when you're fighting Yan Shing that all his swords are enemies as well. That's quite smart. I'm just gonna say it. I am quite, as I was saying, um, all right, are we done with the talking now? All right, I'm just gonna talk over these other ones. What was I saying? It's cool, fighting Yanqing and actually having like his stuff be the having to fight the swords as well. I think that's really cool. I'm just super impressed with the story and the stuff we've had so far in this game. I think it's in this update, it's very cool, very cinematic, very epic. Are we not on 2 times speed? Let's move it up. I didn't realize it got turned off. They're gonna be fine, but very very impressed so far. You know, the C and Joe in general. I'm actually really impressed with how they've been doing this stuff. Way more interesting than Bellabog, Yarrow for whatever. just in my opinion. But I found that one have a lot of boring things. This one not so much. Use a skill to enhance him. Okay, was I not using this already? I must not have. Oh, I can just keep doing it. Okay, it's one of those multi-use ones. Okay, that's cool. He just did the Nappa move right there. All right, we'll listen to Kafka quick. But so that's interesting. So his companion mission stuff happened, and so that's why he's better. I was wondering, like, how's he fighting against Blade and Don Hung right here? It's because he learned a little bit when he fought against oh, I forgot what her name was, the other chick with the blindfold who's cool. But yeah, okay, all right, Yan Shang, you're being that guy right now. I'll admit it. You're him. I also just want to say real quick, I don't know if they're gonna reveal it or whatever, but I'm wondering, right? So Don Hung and Blade obviously have a sort of past, and they're obviously both from the Cianjo. Uh, Don Hung being the elder guy. So the question is, was he the kid that we saw in the background, like the little past echoes thing? Was he the kid, or was he the high elder? You know? But like he was older before he like remorphed, right? Because they like remorph, right? Whatever the word is, they like start to die, like shell up and then come out young, right? So was he the kid and then he grew up and whatever, or is he the high elder that was talking to the kid? And then okay, so if he was the high elder, then who was the kid he was talking to? Is it as simple as the kid he was talking to was Blade, who ended up becoming crazy by becoming a Blade, Was that who he was previous? Because that is unknown to us. I'm just curious. I'm just spitballing here, and I'm just wondering what's going to happen. Maybe I'm totally wrong, but you got to guess, right? If I don't say it out loud, then you guys aren't going to believe me when I when I'm right. If I just keep it to myself, like, I thought that. It's like liar. We're getting the breathing in for everyone. Yep, for everyone. I think it's funny that Down Hung, when he transforms, he's got this like a boob window. Hey, Blade does a little bit too. Even more connections? Just saying. Maybe. Why did they make Jing Yun so handsome? I mean, look at him. He's not that guy. All right. Okay. Good job changing your name enough. Okay, so was he the High Elder old and that was Don Fung? And then whatever, he went through his rebirth that the dragon people do, and then rebirthed as Don Hung, with technically the same person rebirth, but technically different enough, Like, is that what we're supposed to be getting here? Or did something even different happen? But that's what I would assume is going on right now. Okay, so it was probably what I was saying. Bro, those soldiers back there, they're like, what is going on? All right, let's go. Stuff to look at. What's this? The end? I feel like you're too late at that point, no? Right into the end part? All right. Let's keep moving. I feel like there's far too much to wrap up. I've heard that this story isn't super long. I've heard it's kind of short, and there's a lot that needs to be wrapped up. So, and plus with us knowing that 1.3 is gonna be two other Xianzhou characters coming out, I don't think things are wrapping. Even though we're fighting like the final boss or whatever, I don't think things are really wrapping up here on this story. I feel like there's too much. Plus, like, what about what was her name, Jing Liu, the blindfold girl? We haven't seen her at all. We'll see. I guess we'll see if she shows up. But Blade and Kafka just left. It's not like we're dealing with this stuff right now. There's still a lot going on. So I wonder how this is gonna end here. But I imagine it is not the end. Probably not even gonna be super close, actually. Just because there's so many other characters. I mean, we could still be on the Sanjo and like 1.4 if they continue the story like in that update, right? We could still be here because I mean, there's a lot of characters that we've seen that we don't have like characters of that need to be released. You know what I'm saying? So pretty interesting. All right, let's investigate this. Sorry, I'm stopping a lot more in this one, but that's because there's so much to talk about. There's a lot of quality to this. Everything has something. I'm just very invested and very interested. Okay. So they just messed up when they did it on purpose, though, on purpose. But interesting. Okay, so that's why he's partly, but not quite. So when other dragon people rebirth, they are themselves still like Bailu when before she rebirthed was still like Bailu, right? Okay, Anchor. Wow. Well, 68. All the people I know. But I don't know if any of that much help. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, they're all trial. Oh, what? Why wouldn't she be you know why wouldn't she be her fire self? Pew. All right, well, that was easy. Oh, never mind. Spoke too soon. Does she realize? Does she realize what's going on here? So many times can you do it? You just okay. Can I have a character? Are you able to? No, you're not. You always gotta try those, just in case you might get a little details early on the character. I mean, obviously you didn't, but interesting. So it's not even his. Can his ultimate not go up just because he's a story character? Does it just not like have one? I meant he's gotta have one. Every character has one, right? It would be weird if he didn't have one, but wondering considering that they aren't like showing us, right? But yeah, I guess they did that. Did they do that for Locha too? When you use him as trial, I'm pretty sure they did actually. Boom, that does more damage actually because it is a cost one. Because it is a cost AoE, it does more damage for some reason. I don't know why, but it does. I mean, I imagine because it costs something, right? Even like the AoE version doesn't do as much. So you can just do that every time and like it doesn't cost anything. I mean, that can't be the way it works, right? Like, right? Yeah, let's just use your ultimate, I guess. I know what he does. I've read up on his stuff, but as far as like remembering on the fly, I'm not a super big rememberer. So what is the point of filling those up every time? There must be like a different effect per fill up, right? Like there's no way to just he's just right. You just do it every time, right? If it doesn't cost anything, or is it supposed to cost something, but just not this time? Actually, it's not. It must cost something. Like it must just be because he's like the story one that doesn't cost something. Because there's no way it just won't in the future, right? It's quite a pose. Welt is cool. He's grown on me quite a bit. Just pausing to say that to clarify, I did not like Welt before, but when they were bringing him onto the thing, I was like, oh, we'll see if I like him because I wasn't a super fan of Down Hong. Now I am a lot more. Now that he's got a lot more stuff to do. He was just like the cool, mysterious guy before, but well, he's really impressed me as well with how cool he is. I really like him a lot. So do we not know who the current elder is then? So it's a person unknown to us. Okay, we're gonna open up the area and then we're probably gonna call it quits here. I should have finished enough missions to at least be able to start blade stuff. You already know the answer. Okay, interesting, interesting. Let's talk to Wealth over here. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey, buddy. All right. Last one. What's up, me? All right, then. There we go. Sometimes it's that easy. All right, let's investigate. For years, we call forth the mighty waters of the ancient sea. The flood, uh, to flood abodes of heaven and quell roots of evil, we etch this in stone for all to heed. Try to feel the great power here. Beneath endless rolling waves, the ancient roots of the arbor blaze. Long dormant, they stir and come to life as if a beast were waking from its strife. The containment mechanisms woven by past thrones, the bindings that tamed the beast's power known, a fragile net soon to shatter and fall, its decay a warning heard by one and all. Memories from the past emerge from the darkness, tightly gripping you. This area is so cool. Bro, you guys don't even got names, brother. All right, there we go. Awesome. Cool. We'll close that up there. We got some stuff. All right, that was super fun. Super cool. I am very into this story right now. This is definitely the last mission. I know this is the last one because most of the stuff is locked behind finishing this mission. So we'll be doing the next one probably later today. We'll see. Maybe I'll go to my old house so that the quality isn't so bad of what we got here. But we might do it here. This is super fun. I'm very, 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 very involved in this story. I think it's really good. I'll see y'all next time. Bye bye.